What a game!
Yes, it was the game of the season for me. No?
Not for the goals wise, but the tension, the tactical master plans from the last ever Premier League clash between Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp.
So I have three questions for you. First one,
Yeah.
was that penalty?
Oh, that's the complicated, the viral question right now. Now, at the time of the game, firstly, when he got the penalty, you should have seen his reaction. He was like, ooh, ah. He was sounding like Alexis McAllister getting hurt at that moment. But anyways, at the first time when I saw it, to me it looked like Doku made some contact with the ball. It was a high foot in my opinion. However, it looked like he had got the ball. Now that I'm seeing the replays on all the social media posts, it looks actually more of a penalty as I see the high foot, and then I think by the looks of it, it seems to get more of his McAllister's chest than the ball in the 50-50. So at that moment, I understand the referee's feeling that he's got the ball as well, but at that moment I would have agreed with him. But now looking after more and more replays, I think that it was a penalty.
I think referee was not ready to take that big a decision at that point of the game. If it was in the middle of the game, that was penalty for me for
Yeah.
sure. Because it's not about when you hurt the player, it is about the intention, and when your foot is that high. And for me, the only mistake McAllister made was he should have go with his head. So
Then it would have been a serious penalty.
Yeah.
Red card also probably.
Yeah,
This is giving me a memory of, I don't know if you remember last season at our final Anfield game, that Tyro Mings challenge on Cody Gakpo. Do you
yes,
remember?
that was also not given.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was,
It was a
like,
yellow card, not the red card. But that was more dangerous. This was not that forceful from Doku. I can understand how the referee was not giving it, but if it is anywhere else at the
like
ground,
Jurgen Klopp said.
yes, it is penalty for me. It should be penalty because it was clear. At least VRS should have sent referee Michael Oliver to the screen to check again.
Now Manchester City, they're praising the referee Kyle Walker. Just like a few days after the game, he was saying, he was praising Michael Oliver's decision, saying he didn't get caught up by the emotion of Jurgen Klopp leaving, didn't feel the stress of Anfield, and kept and make the right decision. So
yeah, but for me it was a
controversy for the
penalty.
City captain.
Yeah, but then I can understand why didn't they give it.
Yeah.
Then second one, where were Luis Diaz shooting boots?
Now, overall, if you remove his misses, he played a really nice game.
Yes, he was wonderful. He could have scored 2 to 3 goals in that game, and those were the chances which were very, very presentable. They could have easily scored from them, and some of them were really easy also. 1-1, and then one with in the last few minutes where nobody took the shot. So I think that was the missing part. Although otherwise he ran with his socks off. He ran like anything for the 99 minutes or 100
One of his
minutes.
skills, I don't understand. Look, probably the fastest, one of the fastest in the Premier League, Kyle Walker, and one of the most understanding and best midfielders in Rodri, and like they're both surrounding you on either side, and how he just moved the ball through, kept going. I think he ran half the length of the pitch. It was some crazy run.
Yes, yeah. And then who is happy? Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City from this result.
Okay, now each team has their own perspective from it. Now, if I was a City fan, I'd be thinking that you know what City do. They'll go on that winning run. They'll probably not lose for the rest of the season. And that could play into their advantage, being only 1 point away from the top. Then if you come into Liverpool will be thinking that City are now playing Arsenal. If Arsenal wins, City might be thrown out of the title race, and if City win, Liverpool can go top of the league. So in ways it is also ready for Liverpool, because this might not be the title deciding clash. It might be the one at the end of the month. And then for Arsenal, now they remain top of the league, and you never know, this title race might come down to goal difference, which they have a superior one.
So who is happier?
That's a tough decision. I think because Arsenal have to play Manchester City, Liverpool.
Okay, I also agree with you, Liverpool, because I think Man City and Arsenal, if they play draw, it's Liverpool benefit. If either team win, if Man City win, then it's a competition, it's a challenge. But if Arsenal win that game, it's also good for Liverpool. So I think this result will make them happier. But the chances what they had in the second half, the intensity
have
with which
scored
they
some.
played, how the crowd supported them, they should have won that game. But it's okay. No,
Okay.
1-1 with City is never a problem.
Now
It
you're
was a
done
good.
with your 3 questions. I want to discuss a bit about a midweek game, namely Bournemouth Luton Town.
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah, okay. I've got a few questions for you as well. Firstly, on Luton Town, how will this affect their confidence?
It will hit them hard. Believe me, they were leading 3 goals and then let 4 goals happen in second half. It will hit them hard, and I think they will be affected. In next few games, they will be out of energy, drained, and low at confidence team. They will not be able to, even after they are up 2 goals, 3 goals, they will never be in confidence that they will win the game. It will affect them a lot.
Okay. And a second question. Now, Areola, he must have said something crazy at that moment to somehow keep his players believing.
Yeah,
What do you think Areola must have said?
He must have said go and attack because they were losing 3 goals.
No, but how would he keep the morale up of the team? At
He
that
should
moment?
have. I think that's what the coach should do, and he seems like a very good coach.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. And the final question. Do Luton stay up?
Yeah, I don't see them staying up after this game because they will be low at confidence now. They will not be as positive as they were since last game. If they would have won that, their confidence will go sky high, and they will be able to get out of that relegation zone. But saying so, they are the team who is fighting. Nottingham should be aware of them. Today's game against Nottingham will be a key decider, and I think
Do you think Everton and
They
Brentford
will
are still
stay.
in this race?
I think they are also there, but they are 1 or 2 wins away from being
Completely
out of the relegation zone. That's it. Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching the video, as we have now reacted to 2 of probably could be the greatest Premier League games. We could still be talking about them at the end of the season. But thank you guys.
Yeah. Bye.